Hey, Dr. Chad Kuntz here, and today we're going to talk about 3 muscles that you didn't know can be causing your tingling and numbness in your 4th and 5th digit. Now, this is following up our last video series where we kind of talked about the 7 reasons that you can experience tingling and numbness in your 4th and 5th digits. So today's request was from John. He's down in the Fort Mill area, and again, another active guy. He's in his 50s, wants to continue to work out. And he thought that he Googled muscles could also cause tingling and numbness. So this is a pretty smart guy because a lot of people didn't know about it. And it brought about a great idea for me too to help educate you guys in saying you might be feeling tingling and numbness, and it doesn't even have to come from the nervous system, from the nerves that we talked about last time, which is pretty bizarre. I don't think people would ever think about it. I've actually seen this, unfortunately, in cases where people had surgery, like in their neck, because they thought that was causing it, and it turned out to be a really hypertonic muscle, which just means it's really overworked or underused, and it's reacted in a way that's gotten really tight. And muscles can create symptoms for those that are tingling and numbing elsewhere. It doesn't have to be just in the location of the muscle, and I think that's what's so bizarre. So we're going to go over the 3 muscles that you didn't know could actually cause tingling and numbness in your 4th and 5th digits, and I'll show you the referral pain patterns that I'm talking about. Number 1. The lats. The lats are a big, broad, strong muscle, internal rotator. Let me go ahead and pull up one of the muscles that they do here. This is a good example of it. They do a few different motions. They do internal rotation, meaning they just kind of help bring your hand down towards your belly. It actually does some forms of depression as well, and extension. So this is just showing you how the lats are engaging an extension moment there. So I see this a lot in weightlifters, quite honestly, but even in my men, male and female, if you overuse this muscle, it can actually cause a lot of tightness, and this is a pretty common spot actually that can cause a tightness. So if we go back into looking into the referral pain pattern, so here is the X on the muscle. All right, now guys, this is at triggerpoints.net. You're welcome to kind of go and check it out. I'll just type it in here for you, triggerpoints.net. So feel free to check it out and kind of learn as you go too, but I just want to kind of help expedite the process. So you can see down here, that's where they kind of go in and palpate and touch the muscle, and the red spots just indicate where they feel it the most, and more of a density will indicate that that's where people feel it more often. But now you can see, let's zoom back out here. So that's where they palpate, and you can see that the little dots go all the way down into the 4th and 5th digits. Okay, so that tells us that the trigger point through the lat can actually cause that tingling and numbness. So if we go back to our anatomy dude, the second one that I want to show you guys is the serratus anterior. This is a muscle that I think a lot of people are unfamiliar with. So let's kind of give you a visual of it here first. So there they are, the muscle that sits kind of underneath on the rib cage. All right, and it really is a really key muscle to help the shoulder blade, I'll draw it out for you, to help it move up. All right, I think this is a whole other topic, but oftentimes we get told to kind of pack in the shoulder. But in the reality, I need this muscle to help you move the shoulder blade up and elevate and upwardly rotate. So this can kind of just give you a quick idea of what that looks like. Now, a lot of times, this muscle is weak in my clients, and I really have to educate them on how to use it. So I'd say you might even find that this can refer in the 4th and 5th digits because the muscle is just very weak. So here's the muscle it's showing us down here, and if I palpate on that X, so I palpate right here on that X, kind of right on the rib cage, you can see how, again, that muscle can refer down, and these sensations can vary. Sometimes people just don't even know how to describe it. Sometimes it is a pretty clear or just a numbness feeling. Sometimes it's an ache or a pain. It's pretty wild how muscles can refer so differently, and it even kind of depends on the muscle itself, but it also depends on the person. So the last muscle that we want to cover today that can refer tingling or numbness down into your 4th, 5th digits is actually the PEC Major. hopefully you guys are a little bit more familiar with this. Again, whether you're male or female, you can have a really kind of hypertonic and tight PEC major. A lot of times, whether we're sitting at the desk, we're just having poor posture, we don't have strong muscles on the back side of us. Those are all reasons that it could cause tingling and numbness. So if we zoom in here, that's where the X is, right? So if I palpated there, you can see how it can actually refer all the way down to the hand. Again, that means we're touching the chest and you're feeling a symptom down into your fourth and fifth digits. So those are the muscles, guys and gals, that can cause your tingling numbness. We talked about the lats, stratus anterior, and the pec. So thanks, John, so much. This was a great conversation. I'm really glad he reached out. So guys, continue to reach out. I'm having a lot of fun with this, and let's help you guys continue to get educated so you can prime your body. All right? Thank you guys so much, and we'll talk to you soon.